Ladies and gentlemen, it is Wednesday night. It is 8 p.m. That means it is time once again for CBRS Entertainment and Turnbuckle Studios to bring you the Wednesday PlayStation Showcase. I am OM Dynamic, joined as always by the man on the console, Mr. Chris Best. How we doing tonight, my brother?
I am excited and a very historic day for the world here, as just over an hour ago, we finally had Artemis 2 launch to the moon. So I just want to say
Okay.
congratulations to those people, to the astronauts there, and I wish you all the best of luck in that mission. Looking forward to seeing the live footage that they're going to be presenting once they approach the moon. They're not
This
landing
is
on the moon, they're going to
okay.
orbit the moon.
Okay, I was going to say this is the first I've even heard of this.
Dude, they've been reporting this for the last 3 years. Where have you been? They've been working on the entire
I
mission for the better part of a decade.
This is the first I have ever heard of this.
Yeah.
Um, so yes, best of luck to them. I
But
hope they have a successful mission and successful return flight home. But beyond that, how have
but
things been
yeah,
today?
just been I'm obsessed with tonight's game. But before we get into tonight's game, April's PlayStation Plus lineup is here. And this month, we've got a dark, punishing RPG, a nostalgic adventure that defined a legendary heroine, and a co-op anime RPG where you team up with friends against epic threats. So let's break those ones down first.
Let's do it.
Let's get it all started with Lords of the Fallen coming to the PlayStation Plus. This is a dark fantasy action RPG, and it's for fans of those Souls-like games. So, like, if you like Lies of P, you're going to like Lords of the Fallen.
Okay.
Um, it's a tough combat. There's tough combat, massive boss of deep character builds. It's if you like a real challenge, this will be your jam. I might
Okay.
give it a shot. I did like Lies of P, but I liked Lies of P when I put it on easy mode.
Right.
um, because
I know this is a
I
game that
play.
I've looked at numerous times, and there's
Mhm.
something in the trailer that just, I don't know. But I really like, I should download it to try and give it a fair shake. I think this was one that Bubba and I were looking at originally.
Mhm. But just didn't pan out for you guys. I take it right.
Yeah. Yeah, he didn't think it was
Yes,
going to be my style game.
I'm so like it. Souls like games are very hit and miss with me. Like I do appreciate the difficulty that those games present, but for me, I'm all about wanting to have fun with the game and not get frustrated and want to throw my controller at the TV
Right.
at how hard a game is. So you won't see me ever buying a Souls like game, but because this is a free game coming, and you guys out there in the internet world and OMD knows me, every free game that comes through my way, I claim it.
Absolutely.
Um, just like these next 3 games we're going to be claiming. And OMD, I know you looked at the list there and you were like, only 3 games. This
Yep.
is why only 3 games.
Yes.
Because we are getting Tomb Raiders 1, 2, and 3, the remastered editions. The classic adventures of a legendary heroine remastered with modern graphics, but with the option to switch to the original look. Kind of
Yes.
intrigued by that. Puzzle and
I
there's puzzles, exploration, and pure nostalgia. Here's the thing though, when I first played Tomb Raider way back in the day, I didn't like it.
right.
Maybe now my tastes have changed.
Right.
So we may We talk about how this is the PlayStation showcase, and these first three Tomb Raider games were PlayStation exclusives. We need
Yes,
to take a look at these games.
we may well. I'm with you. I didn't like them at first. I actually decided to give the newer games a shot, and I absolutely loved them.
Hmm.
Um, we have had access to these for quite some time on Xbox, but I looked back and I'm like, do I really need to go back and play those? And we've also got 4, 5, and 6 now.
Yeah.
But I haven't rushed to go and buy them because I don't need to go back and look at the old school pixelated graphics. Um, so it's sort of been a hit and miss idea for me on this.
Yeah, I see where you're coming from on that one. And the reason why I want to give these guys this game another shot, or the series another shot, is because there's another series that's a lot like this that I hated at one time, but now it is easily in my top five favorite video game series, and that's Uncharted.
Right.
And because of the way I played that and the way I loved the shooting mechanics, the shooting mechanics, the puzzles, those were fun for me.
Yep.
I'm hoping to get that again out of Tomb Raider. I know I probably won't because it says like there's a lot of like you can switch it. It's going to have the classic gameplay, which is going to take some adjusting for me because if I remember correctly, in the first Tomb Raider, the free aim kind of sucked.
Right.
But I'm going to give it another shake and I'm going to play it. I'm going to play it.
Yep.
Yeah, this is probably my game of the month right here.
I am also going to say this. Yes, I tried the Tomb Raider games on the PS1 way back in the day.
Hmm.
I also had it when I briefly owned a Nokia N-Gage. Ladies and gentlemen, yes, you heard it here first. I actually owned one. I have no idea whatever happened to it.
You're the only person I know that has ever owned one, and I know hundreds of gamers, dude. I've played the N-Gage when they had it on display at EB Games, and I put it down after 2 minutes. That's how much I hated that system.
Believe it or not, I bought it at the Rad Zone.
So you bought it as a collector's item there, because I know that there's a few of them that are still sold there.
Yeah, they had it, and I bought this way back when. So I bought this, bought it with Tomb Raider and Tony Hawk.
You didn't buy WWE Aftershock?
No, because they didn't have it. They only had those two games when I bought it, and I bought it for riding the bus to and from work.
Thank God we have these now for that.
Right?
If I were you, though, like I would have bought a Game Boy Advance at that time because that
I
was
ended
probably the
up
better system.
I did end up switching and buying I believe I ended up getting a Game Boy DS at one point. I can't remember.
Oh, the Nintendo DS. Oh my God, I miss that system. I miss my DS so much.
So,
But
all
yeah,
right.
I'm gonna give this another shot because, like I said, I think I was coming from a place when I first played this because I played this probably about a year after the first game launched, and I just wanted to play it to see what the hype around Lara Croft was. Didn't like it. Wasn't my type of adventure game at the time.
Right.
But like I said, some almost 30 years later, my tastes have changed.
Yeah. I think the appeal back then, and ladies and gentlemen, please forgive me. I think it had to do with the pixelations reminding people of Madonna.
Hmm.
And that was about really it. But yeah, the gameplay for me wasn't there. The adventure wasn't there. I wasn't into third person at that point either. So
Yeah. But this next game here is another one that I wanted to play it when a few of the uh, other versions of this game were on the PS Plus, but then like a month ago they removed them all, and I'm like, "Ugh, wish you guys didn't do that." But Sword Art Online Fractured Daydream is a co-op anime RPG where you join friends to take down giant bosses. Play as your favorite characters, strategize together, and grind through epic battles. This is a game that I seen like pretty much they had the entire collection of Sword Art games on the PlayStation Plus.
Right.
And I'm like, I really wanted to get into playing them, but I just couldn't find the time. And I've got the time now
Right.
and kind of want to try it out. So like I just wanted to see what the hype around this series is.
Absolutely. Um, I mean, for me, not being a huge anime guy, so I don't know if this is all characters set for one universe or if they're pulling from a number of universes. Like I see one character in there that looks like Sailor Moon,
Mhm.
um, and other assorted characters I'm going to trust, but I just don't know. So, not knowing and not understanding anime is what's held me back.
Yeah, and for me it's just I was looking for other RPGs to give a try out to, you know?
Right.
But speaking of RPGs, as you know on our title, we are playing Final Fantasy Rebirth, and we will get to that after this commercial break.
The Turnbuckle Studios store is open for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Get the merch and represent the best from the shows you watch on a weekly basis. Multiple styles to choose from with over 10 products available. Don't get left out and pick up all your favorites today. Find us at turnbucklestudios.org.
And ladies and gentlemen, turnbucklestudios.org is your home for the Turnbuckle Affiliation Program. And we want you to head to our shop, support your favorite shows, support your favorite podcasters, and wear what we wear. And ladies and gentlemen, all of those proceeds come back into our studios to bring you a better experience. All of that and so much more, turnbucklestudios.org.
And yeah, as you can see, we are playing Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. I'm doing side missions right now, but I want to show you first things first, just how gigantic this map is. So you can see my blue marker, that's me.
Yep.
I'm going to zoom out one more time, zoom out again. This is one portion of the map.
Wow.
I haven't even gotten to the other part of the map, and I think that's where maybe I'm going to do next. But right now I'm doing all these see these little orange things on the map here? This is what I'm doing here is I'm doing a bunch of like gathering intel. If you remember when I played the remake, I don't know if we encountered him, but there's a character by the name of Chadley in the game. Okay. And he in the first game, he wanted to gather intel on all the creatures and all the beasts you fight. This time around, not only does he want intel on the creatures and the beasts, but he wants intel on the world around you. So so he's basically encouraging world exploration.
Nice.
So I've just set a marker, and yeah, the map system is that top thing right above me. And yeah, I'm riding on a chocobo because, like I said, this is a massive world. And a chocobo will help you travel fast.
Yep.
Did I just run past where I was supposed to go?
No, it just gave you something and it said an area to explore.
Yep, right here. This is where I was supposed to go. See what I mean?
Yep.
With the chocobos being fast here. So this little crystal here, this is what I came to look for. But there's a bunch of items on the ground that I can collect for crafting things. Like I can now craft my own potions, craft my own magics and all that, and attack stuff. So now in this game, it actually saves me like the in-game currency to instead of going to the store and buying stuff, I can now craft everything on my own without having to
Nice.
spend money, is what I'm trying to say.
Nice.
And this is a materia crystal that I'm scanning right now.
Okay.
Oh, I was waiting for a message from Chadley about that. I thought I saw something behind that I can go and grab.
So did
but
I.
didn't.
I'm going to go off topic, but I actually discovered something interesting today while I was at work. And you mentioned,
Oh, yeah?
thank goodness we have these when we're riding on the bus or doing stuff. But one of my favorite games that I am working on slowly, The Division, now has a mobile game.
I'd be all about that if my phone could handle that kind of phone power, that kind of power.
It might be something that I look at and add to my tablet.
Ooh. So the reason I'm gathering intel in this little area is actually because I'm trying to clear out this area
Right,
before I tackle all of these over here.
right,
So I've got a side quest right here. That's the green marker.
right.
And a side quest up here, which is what I'm going to do after I clear out these two areas, because this side quest here is linked to something in this city here.
Okay.
So I'm trying to get out of constantly going back to that town, essentially. I'm trying to make it so that if I do have to go back to that town, I won't go back to the town. Yeah. The beauty about riding these chocobos is that I don't have to get off to pick up things that I see along the way.
I saw that.
So I can turn around like it's just there. And this is the best part. This is an awesome part too. This is everybody in my party following me. It's not just the people I pick to be in my fights.
Right. Oh, that's fantastic. Yeah.
Yeah, I love that. But what I love the best is this world itself. It is incredibly beautiful.
Yeah, I see that. I mean,
This is so like for anybody who knows, I mean, I've been playing Final Fantasy VII for almost 30 years. I'm talking like all of the games in the series, including the original game. But so when I saw this world, when you finally leave Midgar at the beginning of the game, and you just see your first glimpse of the world, it brought a tear to my eye. I was like, yeah, this is what I imagined it would be.
right. And I'm going to. This is where I am going to praise PlayStation above the Xbox, and I know that there are some games that you're going to say for the Xbox have amazing visuals. PlayStation's visuals are so bright, so vibrant, that I do have to admit I like it a little bit more.
You know what? I'd say the same thing for the Xbox though, because if you look at games like Forza Horizon or even Flight Simulator, those games I find are very bright and vibrant as well.
Right.
Whoa. That's the one thing about when you set your chocobo to sprint, you're gonna miss items. There is an actual fast travel in this game too.
Okay.
So, but again, it's that whole you have to discover the area before you can do the fast travel.
Right.
Which is, well, that's normal in basically every game that has fast travel, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
So, like, I'm literally in between story missions, and I picked this game up yesterday. 3 o'clock in the morning yesterday, I picked it up. Right here is a rest stop. This is where you want to go if you're in between cities. I'm not going to do it, but I'll show you right here. You go to this bench here, and it will ask you to use a cushion to rest. And you can buy so many cushions at the stores in town to use as a rest point, and it'll restore like everything here. Pet the baby chocobo. Around the world though, you're going to find broken ones to fix, and if you see this guy just wandering about, that means there is a broken one nearby, and he will lead you to where that broken one is to fix.
Okay.
So that one's not quite a side quest, but it's just a good idea to go in when you see them to follow them right away. It's basically drop what you're doing and go and do it. And I'm going to fight these creatures up here. I'm going to switch over to one of my favorite characters. That's right, a dog. Of course, each character has their own specific attack.
Right. Now, compared to the first one, compared to the first game, the summons actually appear more often. The options to summon them. So I'm gonna try to get it so that we can get a summon before we end this episode. Right.
The music in this game is just incredible. That's why I'm letting it go here.
Yes.
Plus, Square doesn't really give you trouble for that. I totally ran by where I was to go. Totally ran by it. See what I mean by you can get so lost in the world that you forget where you set your markers?
Yep.
It's this game, man, like, when I bought it, okay, like I said, bought it at 3 o'clock in the morning, started playing it right away.
Right.
I realized it was like 5 o'clock in the morning when I'm like, I better go to bed. I've got stuff to do the next morning. I've got adult things I need to go do.
Yep.
And that's the thing too with these games, people. I will forever champion screen time for your young ones. Be careful with this game because you could get lost.
Yes, screen time is good for young ones in healthy doses.
So me being 43 years old, I do limit my time on game calls. See? Oh, this is what I was talking about. See, found one that's wandering randomly, one of these baby ones. He's gonna lead me to a broken one. See, found a broken one, and it's mostly the sign that's fallen down. So all you got to do is just walk up to it, hold down the triangle button or whichever button it would be on the Xbox, and he lifts it up. And now you can use that rest stop whenever you need to.
Okay.
Now you should do that because you'll get something called the golden plume, and that's a certain type of it's a certain type of money that you use to purchase things for your chocobo itself.
Okay.
There's a farm that's about a kilometer from here that sells gear for your chocobo.
Okay. Nice.
And I don't think it's just gear for the chocobo, but I think it's like special gear for yourself as well.
Right.
Okay, so those red creatures up there, that's what I'm looking for.
Fiends.
I did a fiend intel, and now we're gonna fight these guys.
Okay.
But there's certain criteria we have to meet in defeating these guys. So like you see, there's a time limit. We've got to defeat these guys in that time limit.
Right.
then we've got to pressure them and stagger them. The pressure and stagger meter is a little orange meter that we're gonna see appear below them.
Okay.
I'm trying to figure out. Oh shoot, I'm weak. I've discovered in this game that it's best to have 2 characters with cure in their magic.
Okay.
What type of attack are they? I'd like to. I'm gonna throw a fire at them and see what happens. Okay, there we go. I got one of the goals. I'll switch to Punisher mode for these two, because... Oh, shit. Oh, I'm a frog. I am a frog.
Well, that can't be very good.
No, it can't be, because I don't know... shoot. Yeah, I don't have the thing to cure it.
Oh, no.
So I'm going to switch over to...
I'm coming! It's your turn. Hey!
You brought this on. Let's settle this.
There we go, there's 2 of them. I don't think I'm going to get that third one where I got to beat him in 45 seconds. Unless I can get that summon here to show up.
Here for you!
I won't waste this chance.
Limit break, that'll help.
Flesh and blood.
Limit breaks are your special attacks.
Okay.
Done it. Did it. Barely did it, though.
Yeah, right?
That feels good knowing that I did that. Now, Cloud is really weak. So this is where I can actually go back to that stop that I just built.
Right.
If I can remember where it was. There it is. Instead of using one of my potions, I can use one of my cushions. I got a bunch of them.
Okay.
And yes. He just plops out a cushion, he sits down, and it revives everybody.
All right. Well, while he is resting up, ladies and gentlemen, let's take a look at how you can help us rest up.
A Turnbuckle affiliation program is looking for more people. If you have passion level for pro wrestling, sports, video games, or something else, then Turnbuckle Studios is the place to be. If you have ever wanted to pursue content creation and want to join our team, and we would love to have you, check out turnbucklestudios.org or contact us by email today because your future is now, and we want you to tap in.
And ladies and gentlemen, once again, turnbucklestudios.org is your home for the Turnbuckle Affiliation Program. Hit that join button. Email us your credentials. Tell us how you can help us, how you believe we can help you, and we can sit down as a collective and find the right fit. All of that and so much more at turnbucklestudios.org.
Found another one of those crystals, so I gotta scan that. You know what color the color vibe that this little area is making me think of? Avatar.
Yeah.
The Avatar game you played not too long ago on the Boar's Nest. I was totally I just totally noticed that vibe.
Okay. Mr.
Yeah.
Best, if you will just give me one moment, please. I do have to hit the locker room.
Okay. But yeah, guys, oh, it just revealed another thing for me. Okay, where is it? How do I get there? That's the big question. Up here? No. You know what? We're not going to worry about that right now. We are going to go into one of the side quests here. I want to do that side quest that's over here. So we're going to go ahead and wander our butts all the way down there. But yeah, guys, this is actually going to be a little teaser for you guys as I am planning to do this for Saturday Night Gaming. We're going to be doing the entire game. I would have showed the opening, but the opening takes a little while to get through, and it's a lot of story. So I wanted to show more of the gameplay side of the game and show the reason why I'm enjoying this game, and I'm just flabbergasted by the work that Square has put into this game. And where is it? Oh. All right, so we're at the windmill settlement here.
Did Broden send you? I'm glad for the company. Ain't she a sight to behold? A relic of the Republic of Junon. Shinra can't make him like this, let me tell you. I'm itching to scrape the rust off, get her moving again. Easier said than done, unfortunately. The rotor's missing a key component, one that's a bitch to find. Which is where you come in. I'm gonna need your help to get me that part. So, what do you want to know?
How do you know Broden?
We go way back. Like, way back. The two of us skipped town when we were young, you know? Thought we'd experience what the world had to offer. Eventually, we went our separate ways. He joined the military, and I became an engineer.
How do I obtain the part?
Not through any shop, that's for sure. It's out of production, so you'll have to make it yourself. So, first things first, the transmuter chip. Once you got that squared away, it should be as easy as popping in the materials you need. Piece of cake, right?
What happened between Broden and Shinra?
Well, turned out he was a natural-born trooper. Was even handpicked to take part in a...
This is a side quest that I
Wasn't
wanted to
long
go and
after that
tackle.
we lost contact. By the time we reconnected, he'd already put that life behind him.
What experiment?
I apologize, ladies and gentlemen, for that quick absence. I received a surprise today, a day early, as my son has arrived home and his mom and stepdad had forgotten to leave me something, so they just showed up and dropped it off.
He's been to doctor after doctor, but all the tests come back inconclusive. So I'm digging through old Republic archives, looking for something that might help, something a doctor might overlook. Just hope I find what he needs soon. Windmill's counting on you, friend.
So I've got to fix this windmill. So I'm supposed to look for these chips
Okay.
and analyze
Life
life
springs it is.
springs.
Fine by me.
Okay.
Only fitting that we learn the history of the planet as we
Well,
seek
I
to
hope they're
cross it.
Dorito chips. I like Doritos.
Dude, don't tempt me because tomorrow's another payday.
Oh no.
I've got chips already, so. And I wanted to buy. Bubba was eating these Bolt barbecue chips the other day that I really wanted to try out.
Right.
I shouldn't say try out. I've eaten them before, but I
Well,
wanted.
I'm really tempted, and I almost did it tonight. Trying one of those new Doritos collisions because now they have a dill pickle and Cool Ranch mix.
Oh, sign me up for that
Right?
because it sounds like it would taste like Lay's creamy dill with a ranch flavor instead of like whatever flavor it is that Lay's adds in theirs.
Oh, there's something off to your left.
Oh, I see it. There's a couple things over here. I was so focused on looking at the upper thing because I'm going after that transmuter chip now.
Right.
Okay, so the red thing that appears when you're near an enemy, that shows like the enemy's how the enemy can sense you. So if you can sneak by enemies, you can run by them. I don't recommend it, even though I just did it.
Right.
I say stick around and fight so you can level up and gain some gil and yeah. I'm probably more than likely going to end up going back to fight that enemy once I've gotten through this part.
Right.
Okay, so I need my chocobo. Sniff the air. Use R to track the scent. Okay.
Shall we search here for that chip?
Some pretty funky music.
Right? The bass slaps. I'll give it that.
Oh. Okay, that's something new I just learned. I didn't realize that holding the triangle button actually so like your chocobo will sniff out mysterious treasures nearby.
Okay.
And I didn't realize that holding up actually points you to where you should be going.
Nice.
I don't know if that's the actual treasure that I'm trying to get, but I can't pick it up. I need him to do it. How do I do it? Did I just kick with my chocobo? Okay.
You did.
Oh, right. It said to hold down.
Okay.
Okay, so that's one. So every time the question mark appears above his head, because there's 3 of them in this area. Basically straight ahead. Oh, this. Oh, there it is. And that's why I'm walking slowly with him, so that... Dude, it's right... You were standing on top of it. Another thing, too, is when you're exploring these worlds and you see ruins like this, explore them, because most of them are going to have treasure caches.
Oh, absolutely. This is another one of those games where you have to search everything and look in every corner.
Yeah, and being that I'm an explorer in these style games, I 100% will be digging up all treasures. And now that I know how to use my Chocobo's senses properly, because the Chocobo will find treasures that you yourself cannot find, as we have just seen. Okay, so now I can make Chocobo, or that. So what I'm trying to do with that side quest, I was trying to gather gear to build a windmill.
Right.
So that's what I'm trying to, I got to do now.
Okay.
Yeah, analyzing the life springs, those were the crystals that we analyzed. They reveal things around the world to you.
Okay.
Or in that immediate section of the world, I should say.
Okay.
Okay, now I'm gonna show you the crafting section now that it's part of the mission. So you got this device called the item transmuter, right?
Yep.
And as you can see, I can craft a bunch of things right now. I can craft a potion. I can craft a mixed potion, which is what is it? Oh, it gives you 350 hit points, and it raises your magic points as well. And then there's the mist potion now that I can mix that has that'll allow me to make a potion that'll give 350 hit points to all of my allies.
Oh, nice.
But that's not what we're going to be focusing on right now. We've got to focus on crafting windmill gear. Which I'm still missing.
Yeah, I was going to
I'm
say, I
missing
see
one
something.
thing.
A Quetzalcoatl talon.
Yeah, a Quetzalcoatl talon. Quetzalcoatl is an actual creature, was an actual creature. They're extinct now. So this is where I've got to go next.
Okay.
Right here. I'm going to set up the thing, and was that telling me? No, that wasn't telling me where to go. As much as I know some people may find exploring worlds and doing these long ass side quests annoying, I know that there are people online who actually complain about this. But for me, I love this part.
Well, and because you never know where those are going to tie into the main story in the future, or even for something else that maybe you started a while back and then have to go back and you can complete it.
Yeah. Oh, look at that. He's spotted something else. I kind of want to go see this. See, like I'm doing a side quest and something else is taking me off of my game here. There. I love that I can do that now. Now I understand how the Chocobo can hunt for treasures. Because I spent like 2 hours yesterday trying to figure it out.
Right.
And I'm like, maybe I knew I was doing something wrong because the game didn't tell me to hold the up button to sniff.
Right.
And I kind of stumbled on it accidentally. The one thing I do wish, though, is that there was a way to, like, if I clicked something and it told me, like, which way I need to go if I got turned around.
Right.
You know? Maybe there is, and maybe I'm missing it. Here.
But you might be missing something, but you know what the people should not miss out on, Mr. Best?
Our refined programming?
Absolutely.
Turnbuckle Studios and the Turnbuckle Affiliation Program bring you the week of streams. All times are in Eastern Time. Monday nights you get the Locker Room Breakdown at 7 p.m., followed by the Raw Patrol at 8 p.m. Tuesday brings you the flagship show, Turnbuckle Talk, at 8:05 p.m. Wednesday we play games with the PlayStation Showcase at 8 p.m. Thursday we go TNA as we brace for Impact at 9 p.m. On Fridays, join us for the SmackDown Security Detail at 8 p.m. The weekend brings you Saturday Night Gaming at 8 p.m. On Sunday, be sure to catch the Chris Parrish podcast at 12:15 p.m. And later that night, we have the Borsnest at 8 p.m. Be part of the shows and join the chat every day. And please visit turnbucklestudios.org.
And ladies and gentlemen, once again, turnbucklestudios.org is your home for the Turnbuckle Affiliation programming. That is all of our weekly and daily programming, not counting special events like the PLE Patrol or NXT Watch Parties, which could potentially be happening this Saturday night, I'm not sure. As well, we do have some programming changes coming, but stay tuned to our socials and to our channels for all of that information. All of that, and so, we do also want you to meet the team. So head on over to the host section, meet the team, Mr. Best, myself, Bubba Duke, Chris Parrish, Carl Carafel, and Logan Thompson. Find out when we go live. Get our socials, watch our latest weekly live episodic shows. On demand, ladies and gentlemen, all of that and so much more. TurnbuckleStudios.org.
Yeah, I'm doing that thing right now where, like, you're not, if you know something is on a mountain but you don't know how to get up the mountain, and you walk alongside that mountain to figure out how to get up there.
And like me playing Avatar.
Yep. There's got to be a way to get up there.
You just passed one of those crystals.
Yeah, that I was already at that one.
Oh, okay.
Okay, this is the path, I think.
This is everyone.
The one thing I'm not sure about, but I think it is a thing. So, like, obviously this is tied to the first Resident Evil, Final Fantasy VII Remake. I think, and I'm gonna need some confirmation on this to look it up, but I'm almost certain you can take, once you finish the first remake, you can take all of your progression and transfer it over to this game.
Wow.
Which, that would be nice if you could actually do that.
You know what? There are so many games that I wish would do that. And I'll even throw the sports titles in there. Like, if you've got a character that you've created from a previous game, then let's carry it over to the next one.
Yeah, and we've said this about the WWE games. You know me, I make like 100 wrestlers in that game. I would like to port all my wrestlers over to the next game. But I thought of a caveat for that. So, like, I know that sometimes they will remove the gear from your created wrestlers. If that's the case, just put default gear in that gear section for you to
Yeah.
for you to replace. Simple as that. That's all you have to do. And I found the area I need to go to, and I got a feeling we're going into a big battle here.
Looks like it. This is probably going to get you that talon you need, eh?
Yeah, because this looks like a nest. All I gotta do is just defeat the Quetzalcoatl. Quetzalcoatls are, for those who don't know or don't know paleontology, they were the biggest birds to have ever existed.
I got this.
Okay, I was like, wait, why am I standing still? I tried to do an attack and, oh, shit. Pardon my language on that one.
You
But,
got knocked.
He's throwing a lightning attack. And who? Oh, okay. Aerith has the attack. That was not bad.
Get ready.
Actually, where is it? Ability assess. If I hit assess, it's going to tell me what I need to know about the enemy. Lesser resistance. He doesn't have any. Oh, his weakness is ice. Okay. Well, I guess if Cloud can say the same word I just did.
Right?
No holding back.
Okay, who has the ice spell? That would be Red. Red is the name of the dog here.
Okay.
He's got a very interesting backstory, actually. So in the previous game, you find out that he's like a science experiment for the Shinra company. Shinra, as you might remember, is the evil corporation that everyone's
Right.
trying to take out here. And yeah, we find him in one of the science labs, and we discover that he is
You're dead.
he's a science experiment from Shinra, and so and we find out that he's the last of his breed of animals
Oh, wow.
in this world. Where? Oh no, Cloud, you got cures. Go ahead and cure yourself.
All good.
Forget. So I was just looking at something called synergy abilities, and I can't remember how that works.
Right.
It's basically it's a double team attack that you can do.
Okay. Well, it doesn't look like you're doing a whole lot of damage to him.
It's on you.
I know he's flying in the air, so I might have to rely on Aerith and her magic attacks because they're ranged attacks.
Right.
And Cloud is weak again, so I'm going to use Aerith here, which is stronger than Cloud either.
Go for it. My turn.
Leslie, how awesome is this boss music?
Right?
Need help?
I will
Total
admit,
music that's right down our alley.
yep, I will admit that when I get into boss fights like this, they get me frustrated when I'm trying to heal up and I get knocked and I'm almost back and I'm back in the red like so quickly. So,
Yeah. This is why I equipped 2 of my characters with a with cure. Just because if one can't do it, the other one can.
right.
Also, oh, we have a synergy ability. Okay, let's do this. That synergy. Okay, raises my limit level. That's a good thing. I need that. Actually, all 3 of them are gonna have a. All 3 of them are going to have their limit breaks here soon.
Not looking good. Still in it.
Gotta dig deep for this one.
So, how many people are actually in your party? Because when I see you riding on the chocobos, I'm seeing like 5, and it looks like there's only 3 of you fighting.
So there's 3 that I have to have with me for fighting, but 5 in total. So I can go into my pause menu in between fights, and I'll be able to choose who I want in this fight. Yeah. So I'm trying to figure out where. I guess I don't have any high potions. Oh, Aerith needs it. Actually, Aerith has a limit break. I'm going to use Healing Wind. Her Healing Wind attack
Stay strong. Carry on.
heals everybody in your party around you.
Now you're ready for it.
Cloud now has a limit break too. Oh, he's got a new one. I got a new one off him. Okay. We're gonna try the new one.
Nothing personal.
That's what I wanted. That's what I wanted to see. Sorry, I get excited when I hit certain steps in the game.
Right?
We put some damage on him by staggering him. We now have a summon, but I'm trying to look for a specific summon that I want to use. This guy here.
Fight at our side.
Be free for fire attack.
Nice.
Now everybody in the party, even though it was my red who summoned him, everybody in the party can use Ifrit's abilities.
Okay.
So I'm going to have Ifrit do Radiant Plume on the enemy. And then I'm going to switch over to Aerith, who's going to get him to do Crimson Dive. Now Ifrit will also stick around and help you attack as well. Yeah. But once his bar runs out, he will unleash a very, very powerful attack. So now that Red has one, I'm going to do another ability on him. This is actually a very fun boss fight, I won't lie about that.
Yeah.
And I know we're going over the time, but come on, boss fight. We gotta
Exactly.
see it to the end at this point. You know?
No, I knew exactly what we were doing there.
Do you want to just see the whole mission? Yeah, do you want to see the whole mission to an end, basically? It shouldn't take too long, because all I gotta do is deliver the stuff, make the stuff and deliver it back. This is the final attack for E3.
We shall see.
Oh, Red's got his limit break.
Come to my face.
So I was going to say that summon, especially during his final attack, really reminded me of Blanca from Street Fighter, crossed with the ogre or orc from World of Warcraft.
I'm trying to figure out which thing I want to do with Aerith here. We're gonna try this attack here. I didn't realize how many abilities I've actually unlocked for these my characters.
Here we go. You're dead.
I better cure Aerith.
I won't give up.
And Aerith, where are you? Cure Cloud. I'm gonna throw a fire spell at him and see what that does. Oh right, it's ice spells you don't like.
Great.
Not looking good.
There we go.
Let's do this.
Limit break and do that ascension one again.
Let's dance, asshole.
That took a lot of damage out of him.
Yes, it did.
I better cure Cloud though. He's in the double digits for him. And then I'm gonna go to Red 13 again. Use that Blizzard spell because that seemed to really hit him hard. Okay.
I won't give up.
I think we're gonna get him.
I like that.
We got him. We got him, guys.
Nice.
Okay, there's the confirm. Quetzalcoatl defeated. Well, Yep. So we're gonna go ahead and now we can show you how the crafting actually works.
Yep.
Okay, so I always get confused with the menus because
Right.
there's two different buttons to hit with the menus here.
Yep.
So this here is the windmill gear. Hold down square. We craft it. Now we're going to deliver it to them.
Okay.
Call on my chocobo. Oh, I didn't realize. Wait, how far of a walk is it? Whoops. Oh, it's over a kilometer. Maybe we should actually call the episode.
I think that
It's a
good
bit of a
idea.
walk.
It is. It is.
But as you know, OMD, all of our socials are over on Turnbuckle Studios. That's where you can meet the team, meet myself and OMD. But if you want to follow us on our socials without going there, OMD, where can those people find you?
They can find us both at our link trees. Mine is linktr.ee/OMD show. And yours, Mr. Best.
Yeah, but before that, fighting bosses makes me a thirsty person. And I'm pretty sure, OMD, you were getting thirsty watching that boss fight just now. That's why we go to swiftenergy.gg and we use that promo code CBRS Gaming. It gets us 25% off of everything within that store. That is swiftenergy.gg. CBRS Gaming is that code. But, guys, if you want to find me at my socials, it's simple. It's my link tree, lanktr.ee/Chris_best83. With that, OMD, what are those famous words we like to go out on?
Ladies and gentlemen, please always remember the world is better with you in it. From all of us here at Turnbuckle Studios and CBRS Entertainment, to those of you out there wherever you are, good night, good luck, we out.